I have no idea if the matchup's good or bad or who has the thing. Maybe you can give some of your insight, Zero.
The Beast does have a lot of advantages, I guess, in this matchup because you're facing against three AXIEs that you generally have great time with, as well as having the Kotaro value against double Dusk. I believe both Dusks are also faster than this. It is. Both of his front and mid is faster than this his midline Reptile. So he's going to get maximum Kotaro value. And he has two ways of controlling the energy. Thunder has a very strong lineup to head in towards that 2v1 or even a 1v1 situation with the backline Reflectile. But the backline Reflectile is 39 speed, which I believe the Confident Beast is 39 speed as well, so actually no Kotaro value from the Reflectile towards the Beast.
Yeah, this is going to be really interesting. I think the reason why he's opting to go with the tail on, what's the tail called? It's called the Critical Escape, I think.
Wall Gecko.
Wall Gecko, yeah. So that's a really interesting tail that you don't see very often. I think the reason why he decides to go with that is because it's in the midline, so you just kind of want to be a little bit tanky, and you sacrifice some damage for that, but it definitely gives you a lot more shield.
It is. It also reduces the damage you take by 15%, which is underrated effect because you can stack those up. You can play two critical escapes, and you negate 30% of damage coming out from whatever card that comes out. So it actually makes it super tanky, very deceptively tanky, despite it only having 15 shields. But reducing 50% damage is actually in a way having 45 shield.
Yeah, it is kind of, and it's really hard to calculate damage when there's a critical or two escape involved. It's like you literally have to be really good at math to like actually count damage.
Yeah, or you just throw every single card and just hope for the best. Hope you crit, or hope he doesn't have two critical escapes, or he passes that turn. It's gonna be tough, I guess, for Zeliaser to in this matchup specifically because he doesn't have a lot of damage or ways to gain energy. The Kotaro on the backline is going to get value from only one AXIE, I believe, which is the midline. It's 42 speed, and it's the only AXIE that you can get Kotaro value out of. Otherwise, there's no way of generating it.
Comp that has like basically a weakness in body.
Yeah, maybe he's thinking that that ban was a bait, and he'll never play the mech, and he decides to play Aquas. I don't know. It could be just him thinking too much, or he might have some other thought process going on. As we head in towards the first round, it's just going to be a Cattail and a Sando on towards the front side of Thunder. He's not too worried. He does draw double Night Steal round 1, and he elects to not use it, saving up as much cards as he can, hoping for just setting up for the late game.
And it looks like he drew a lot of Beast cards here. He opts not to go for the Energy Steal. I guess it's just because he probably wants to keep his Beast cards for the end, knowing that if he gets a full hand with the Beast, it's going to be very hard for him to lose.
Yeah, absolutely. I think you hit that nail in the coffin here, as he does lose his front plant, not really losing out too much as well. The Night Steal gained him 1 energy back, and he's still able to maintain tempo here. He didn't get any Cattail value, which is not ideal, but this midline is going to be so tough for Zeliaser to go through.
Yeah, I don't even see how Zeliaser is going to be able to win here. It just seems so difficult. Like, that Reptile is so tanky, and you only have like Goda and Sandal that are really going to do a lot of damage. I mean, after turn 5, the Tiny Dinos do hit for like a truck, but he's just going to be able to just reduce the energy every single turn once it's a 2v2 situation.
Yep. And here, Double Goda doesn't find any value. The Night Steal gets it back. It's going to be an even energy situation once more. Kotaro, oh, he gets harassed this value on the Dust. That's not something you see every day.
It's a lot of damage, 121.
It is, and he's going to get Kotaro value out of this as well. That's absolutely huge, because he gets to maintain that 2v1 situation and gets 2 energy back.
That's crazy. That's a feel-good moment.
And now he's gonna brick onto his front, turn up his range, so this double shield doesn't do anything. But I guess right now, if you're Zelizer, you basically just play 2 cards and just hope that you either hit the reflect, you hit either reflect and hope you win the game, because I don't see any other winning condition other than that.
Yeah, and then the thing is, Thunder knows this, so he's just playing 1 card, netting an energy every single turn. Now he just goes with the damage, just in case that that he would pass. You know, he just wants to make sure that he can kill, and he doesn't even need to get the confident here. It's kind of just like the confident is just, it's like an alternative win condition. So if you do get to the 1v1, you do have a chance.
Yep, 100%. And here we have a Thunder with the perfect just 3v1 with this Koi Aqua, because with constant speed up, just maximizing, you know, attack plus from the Cuckoo, he can actually 3v1 this. It's actually insane.
Yeah, as long as he just kills the plant at like a relatively fast speed, like before round 3.
He can pass forever and just go 2v1.
Exactly, because he just goes, and there's no Goda, there's no Nightsteal on the mech. You just go 4 cards into 4 cards, and you know what's even worse is that he only needs 3.
3 cards to kill the mech. He can even spend 1 for attack plus, and then the next turn just throw 4 cards into the bird. He just have to remember, always be ready to speed up. You cannot, you know, waste your Arcos early on. He definitely will. Waste the Kois. He definitely will be holding on to those Kois, because that is the his one way to win this game. Not his one way, but his easiest way to win this game. As we do see round 1, Zelizer throwing caution to the wind, throws 3 cards and giving Thunder the time of his life. Full hand. He does lose his dust though. But
that doesn't matter though. It's like, it might look bad to some players that, oh wow, he killed the AXIE turn 1, but it's actually
better.
Actually better.
Yeah. It means that he only draws Aqua cards.
Maybe if he has like double Tri-Feather, double the last one, you know, to try to take it out and then gets a redraw on it later. But even then, it's still a bit sketchy.
Perfect card sequence from Thunder here. He can just pass from now on out and just still win this game. Wow. His game plan, pretty clear from the start. You know, pass a turn, let my dust die, doesn't matter completely, and then just save the speed ups and win this bird and the mech as well. So this is gonna be Thunder's easy 2nd round victory. There's no way he loses this. Double attack plus. No way.
What Ziller needed to do was split the draws, maybe put it like the Aqua into last down.
Dusk, and then hope to be able to deal with the Reflectile with low energy. I guess he does get value with Kotaro against the Dusk, so he has that silver lining.
Yeah, exactly. So a little bit of advantages on both sides makes for an interesting game. Not like last one where it was just a absolute steamroll.
Yeah, for sure. Here, round 1, Zelizer does have the foam mech combo with the Arco instead of the 3rd nut combo. So that's actually not a... That is last stand on a 486 HP plant. So he might go for it, but I don't think that's the move here.
The only problem with that play is that if 1 cattail is thrown, I think that shield is enough to not die, and you get 3 draws. So that's something that Zelizer is like, man, does he have cattail? Oof, it's such a hard situation. Like, and it's not like something you can practice. It's literally like every game that you play, you're always in that situation.
Yeah, something my friend Spam likes to say, there's no cattail round 1. There's no cattail round 1. You just gotta will it to existence. But Zelizer gets the kill done with double Goda as well. That's actually huge, removing 2 energy off the board from Thunder, who has been passing so far. We did say that, you know, Thunder has to pass to win this game and, you know, give up his front plant, but the double Godas definitely hurt his chances.
And that's why people play Godas, because a lot of the win conditions you just pass, and Goda is like one of the counter plays to that line.
Mm-hmm. Here he should start drawing Kotaros, so he can start chipping off the front line here. He's not afraid of the steal anymore. And the only downside is Zelizer can just slow things down himself. He can start saving up cards, start getting his own Kotaro value, and bring it himself to a situation where he has a lot of cards. So good pass here. Double Cerastes from Zelizer, from Thunder just to do some damage, just to keep some shields up.
Yeah,
But
and he wants to redraw those.
yeah, he has only he almost has a full hand, right? So he's going to be able to draw a lot of useful cards. There's no deck cards on Thunder's side, so he's not too afraid of that. It's going to be interesting because right now, next turn, Slicer has 4 energy. I think the best move would probably just to pass once again. But what do you think, Slicer?
For Zelizer, yeah, the thing is that those wall geckos are just so powerful, and if you ever decide to go all in and you run into a wall gecko, it can really mess up your tempo.
You definitely have a point there. You want to throw your full damage where he doesn't use the critical escape, and this turn, does he read it? Does he read this turn? Oh, he's gonna hit into 1, which is not the worst thing in the world, right? He does get the Kotaro value.
But look at this. Look how much damage he did. He did like a little, like that's 5 cards, and he still has 193 HP.
Yeah, definitely a very undervalued card here, and I don't like this. I don't like this random Scaly Spoon. He's gonna survive this as well.
Wow, this reptile is showcasing why. Look, oh,
Last Dance. Never mind.
Ooh, that was
almost
huge.
survives.
That was huge. That was huge. That almost makes him win.
Yeah, so now he's gonna have to guess: is he gonna damage here, or is he going to pass some because only 2 energy? So Slicer plays the middle, like he plays a bit of shield, a bit of energy to try and survive. But now Thunder knows he has to go. He tries to split up the damage types, going for a split as much as possible. But this might be the Aqua. The Aqua does survive here. No Arcos on Slicer.
The thing is, he's going to be able to draw Arcos and Max Shield, and I think Max Shield plus the amount of HP that Thunder has left, Slicer is going to take this.
Oh, if he played double Arcos, he would actually survive and won. But he goes greedy. Oh, it's going to be a draw. It's going to be a draw. I think he played greedy there. If he played double Arco, that was a confirmed win there. But that allows Thunder to take this draw.
And remember is that when Thunder saw that his opponent had a lot of energy and he knew that he had to shield up, maybe that's a good turn to pass for Slicer, knowing that you have the energy to kill, but not killing because you know they're going to shield.
Yeah, so waste that energy, and then you have more energy going to the next turn, and you know that you have big shields anyways.
Yeah, but then if they pass, that you ever happen like when you pass and then like you're like, okay, I'm gonna pass here because he's gonna shield up, and they pass
then
again.
He passes.
It's like, oh,
It does. No, it's impossible to predict. Every single opponent, different players play differently, so you just have to make what you think is the best move, right?
Oh, here this is great for Thunder, drawing the double Kotaro.
Yeah, it's free energy, but he doesn't want to do that yet. He wants to wait for the Godas.
Yeah, true. He's in no rush. He just needs to basically get a lot of reptile cards and be able to basically survive like a huge mech attack.
For sure. And definitely just see a pass here coming from Thunder. Slicer definitely probably passes here as well. This is round 2, of course. So Thunder kick things up a notch, plays some damage cards. Double Kotaro is huge here because it allows him to just refuel and go for the second round damage towards the mid as well. Every chip damage on this Reflectile matters because it's just lower and lower HP that he has on his midline. 4 energy for Slicer as he kills off the tank cheaply, and it's going to be a 6 energy versus 6 energy situation here. Oof, this is tough.
Yeah, see, like this is a turn where I would like for the Slicer to pass, just knowing that Thunder's forced to shield.
Oh, but the Reflect is actually big damage, and he might actually lose here with the double.
Never mind, I lied. This is amazing for Slicer.
Right now, he doesn't have any Reflecto. That's one thing, but only 2 energy on 4 energy on Yakua. This is not going to be a kill. He's going to speed up. Unless crits happen, he's going to get value out of this double Kotaro. And his beast, if he draws...
Arco, though.
No Arco.
This if oh
He 2 energy though. I don't think he dies to 2 energy, even with 2 attack pluses.
did he
I
not
think
draw
he
double
survives
Arco?
too.
Did he not draw
drew-
double Arco?
He drew a single Arco here.
Oh my god, that's so unlucky for Zalizer.
But I think he wins here.
Does he?
Just pure on, yeah, he
Oh,
does.
yeah,
Based on
he
damage
had way-
and
he
speed
had
up.
too much.
The efforts show in the outcomes as well as, you know, the benefits they get.
Yeah, there's like a lot of other things that like you having friends that are really good too, so you can bounce ideas off each other because there's like so many different team comps and there's only so many AXIEs you can buy and so many games you can play. So it really helps to have like a solid team of players. Like YGG and AXIE are both extremely big orgs in the community. So being on those teams really helps with practicing versus other comps, getting ideas, learning how to like win in certain matchups and stuff. But let's get into the game. It's starting.
Yep, game number 4 between Thunder and Zalizer. Round 1 draws don't look great for Zalizer. Not much he can really play. Doesn't really want to play double hero into potentially Cattail. Doesn't want to play Goda on its own. Although it is likely that Thunder is passing, but you kind of want to play both so that he can't shrimp the next turn. So definitely hold on to that Goda. Is the safest play here. For Zalizer, looks like an easy pass. For Thunder, he's not under too much pressure. He can pass, and the most he plays is maybe just a single cattail. Oh no, Zalizer.
Yeah, this makes it that the shrimp is online. It's kind of risky to attack there, especially versus a shrimp. That crit didn't matter.
The crit didn't matter, and he draws actually no cards on the dying dust, on the dying plant. So it was just.
But the double Goda was sick there, though.
The double Goda on a Zalizer?
Yeah.
He played one Goda, one single. One Goda, one Sando.
Okay, one Goda. Yeah, like just having no. Okay, no, the energy that just didn't update yet. Okay, that makes sense. I thought he only had 2 energy that turn.
No, he had 3 and got 1 burnt out, so does lose his win condition there on the back.
Yeah, now it's rough because he's actually going for a backdoor here. Interesting.
I guess he just wants to chip it down, knowing that
play around Cattail.
Yeah,
while getting some shield. Interesting play. I never would have did that, so I'm curious. Like it's interesting that he did that.
He has no energy stolen. Gives him actually 2 cards. Oh, the crit doesn't really matter. Confident to get rid of the fear as well as just great shields overall. Double Night Steal misses again. No crits this time. This is looking rough for Thunder. Goda steals it. Oh, he actually dies here. 5 last stand bars. Would that be a difference maker? No, it won't.
Look at this damage though, 248 before dying.
If you have still a plant at the front.
Yeah, I guess you only get punished if they have another Arco with another mech card.
Yeah, that's pretty tough in the early stages.
Well, this is very good for Zalizer. Just passing, not giving any cattail value versus a shrimp is exactly where you want to be.
Yeah, and knowing that his mech has 1 turn, at least 1 turn to live here, he's gonna be okay to just pass or play like the mech cards, knowing that he would die here. But he definitely doesn't use the mech cards here. He knows that Thunder has low hand. He just saw 4 cards coming out from Thunder, and he knows that, you know, this front dust just played 4 cards. He's not gonna have a lot of shields because it's highly improbable that this dust draws a lot of cards early on.
I do like Thunder's play going turn 1 full front with a cattail because Zalizer knows that he could get shrimped on turn 2. So normally he wants to throw out his mech cards on turn 1. So I do like the game plan around it.
Oh, he hits into cattail. That's
nothing you can do. He's seen one before. The odds are he doesn't have a second one.
And unfortunately, the odds were not in his favor. Of course, Thunder does have
Odds are odds, aren't facts.
Thunder has 4 energy, and he's gonna go for the kill for the mech.
Yeah, look, there's another cattail on your screen.
Third cattail. Someone it's completely rigged here. Mech does die. That's gonna be enough damage to kill him off with the hero. Zero
Efficiently
cost.
too.
Yep.
That's off. 3 energy. 3 energy shrimp is nice. Not enough though here.
Barely enough. Oh no. This is that situation again. This hero doesn't kill him off, gives him a free card. The Goda is gonna finish the Dusk off, and it's down to a 1v1 situation with Zelizer not getting the Kataro value. Huh, this is tough.
Yeah, I mean, I think this is exactly where Thunder wants to be.
Yep, in a 1v1 situation, low energy on both, and just keep splitting your damage types, right? You don't play 2 melee, you don't play 2 range, you just keep playing 2 different ones. Oh, what a read from Thunder.
Wow, crazy. And this is why he's the child prodigy.
Insane reads, and he's gonna go full damage here. Oh, revenge arrow. If he crits, he dies. That was close. My heart was beating a little bit faster.
He had like 100 morale there
to stop the turnip, but Thunder's not gonna make the mistake of hitting into fear. He always can use Cuckoo to just get rid of the fear before using the turnip, so that kind of negates that option. But I think overall, even if it goes to a 2v, if it's a 2v1, I think Thunder has a shot. But if it's a 1v1, it's gonna be Zelizer all the way.
Yeah, it's just because the Aqua is gonna have such a hard time killing this Reflectile, where the bird can just be able to sack himself whenever he wants.
Yep, and Thunder does have the backdoor ready. If he draws,
do you even want a backdoor though? Like, do you care about killing the bird?
I guess if you remove the bird now, you just remove any sort of outplay from the egg later on, especially when you want to go 2v1 against the Reflectile.
But you do have Koi to outplay egg.
That is true. I see your point there as well. But then it splits damage, right? Half your damage goes to the bird. The other half of the damage goes towards the Reflectile. So tough thing to say which would be the better situation here.
Oh, this is really good. Really good play by Thunder here. Just
kills the bird for free.
Yeah. That's one way I did not see the bird dying. I thought it was going to die to either the Aqua or the turnip, not to the plant.
Exactly. So we'll have to wait and see if that, sacking the bird there was more beneficial to Zelizer or not. But I guess in this case, you confirm draws on both axes in the front and the mid, which ensures that your shields are always going to be utilized. You're not afraid of backdoor anymore. You don't care about the turnip. It's just a shield card right now for the effect. So tempo wise, Zelizer has no energy right now. He just used everything to try and kill the front, and no energy, no way to regain energy as well. So this Kotaro is going to give him a little bit of value.
Yep, you're right. Gets a little bit of energy as an extra energy. But I guess he has to get into Thunder needs to get into a 2v1 situation where it looks like he might.
Yeah, this plant, unless he draws 3 energy, he doesn't have that much damage, right? If he on the front, on the mid reptile, that he can safely say that he can 3 energy this mid dusk. I guess if I was Thunder, I have 3 energy, I would just pass the next turn or just play like a single turnip, because you know that you won't die. You know that you can always break the next turn.
True, and you are faster.
Yeah, both of them do pass a turn. Now he plays double cattail as well as a caterpillar to get rid of the fear. Thunder reads that perfectly, plays the lowest damage card in the first, gets the energy steal, and this is pretty close.
But they're going for a huge play here.
Ooh, crit might actually matter, but he does get the energy back and plays double critical escape. We were talking about this. How much damage it negates? It negated 50 damage from the tiny dino. 50 damage gone per tiny dino. He reflected 100 damage. That's absolutely huge.
And I wonder if Thunder Shield's going to be enough to... Yeah, that crit's not fair. No, it's not going to be enough, but he does get some damage off.
Oh, never mind. He crits. This might be Zeliaser taking the game. Is that enough damage? That is last stand. Oh no, that's just a straight FQ.
Crits, man. I can't wait till V3, man. It's not Zeliaser's fault.
No, that's not
your fault, Zeliaser.
He played pretty well. I guess, yeah, there was not much moves he could have made that could have changed the outcome of the game.
He was going to go to 4 energy next